Welcome back to another video, and today I'll be discussing some makeup Black Friday deals for 2024. So, welcome back, and this is a bit of an impromptu video. I usually don't film in the middle of the week, however I think this week I had now a bit more time because last week was like horrendous. There was a reason I didn't film any videos last Sunday because that was just wild in terms of my scheduling. But this week it's now much more, how should I say, calmer, and I think from now on towards Christmas aside, or maybe a few weeks, it's gonna get a bit more calmer in terms of work and also some things that I have on my free time. But anyway, today's video theme is Black Friday deals, and I think that since most of the makeup brands have either announced or the Black Friday sales are already running, I thought I would film a quick video just going through some of my picks for Black Friday deals, maybe some opinions that are these deals good deals in terms of, for example, what the competing makeup brands are doing, and also at the end I will maybe discuss what I am planning to shop. Maybe something with Black Friday, it's quite of an easy event to maybe like buy also things that you necessarily don't need. So I think definitely my learning points ever since Black Friday deals became a thing here in Europe, they haven't actually been a thing. So Black Friday definitely here in Europe, it hasn't been such a big thing as it has been in US, but as online shopping became more popular, then the sort of like shopping hall like Black Friday also became a thing in Europe. So in these days a lot of also European retailers also do Black Friday deals, and it's a event that people also in Europe expect, especially because it is like just before the Christmas, like December and Christmas season, most people do, for example, gift shopping. So my advice for Black Friday is that make a list beforehand what would be the products that you would be interested in. Also, Black Friday is a great time to buy other than makeup products. We actually already bought a new vacuum cleaner because our old one was getting really poor. So there are like other smart things to buy than just makeup. But of course, like for a person like me, and I assume for people who are watching me, we all love makeup. So of course, taking advantage of the Black Friday deals is also something that I would recommend, but just, pick and choose what you want to get. So I'm mainly going to focus on brands that are easily accessible for me as someone who lives in Europe. However, I will go through some US-based retailers because I do know that based on my stats, there are actually people from States who watch these videos, so there are a couple of US specific like retailers, but other than that I try to like pick out that if you especially live in Europe, these would be accessible for you. And let's now go to the first, if I have some additional information after I have filmed this one, because as I said, it is still, some retailers have announced that they have like, some information from sales, but not all the information isn't exactly complete. So for example, with some retailers, I don't have the specific time when the sale is gonna start, and with some retailers the sale is gonna go on. But if I have some additional information about the sale of the specific retailer, then you will be seeing image or somewhere here. But let's now actually start talking about the deals. Okay, so first one, Beauty Bay's Black Friday sale. I think they, as of when I'm filming this, it was live on their app, I think yesterday or day before that, and now it's also live on their website. And Beauty Bay has done this, I think, from previous years, so they have also this year up to 40% off of selected products and up to 60% off of by Beauty Bay branded products. Not everything on the site is on sale, but I do say that since I scrolled through, most of the stuff is on sale. Unfortunately, with the By Beauty Bay brand, I was kind of thinking that would their holiday palette be already on sale. In some Black Friday sales, I do think that it has been, but this year the holiday palette alone is not on sale. You can get a bundle with the palette and then with the smaller 9-pan and the 2 lip glosses at a discounted price, but you can't if you want to just buy the big holiday palette from Beauty Bay by individually from this year. That is not included in the Black Friday sale. But also Beauty Bay does stock quite a lot of other brands. I did kind of see there were a couple of, for example, Sigma and Vizard palettes that were on quite of a good discount, so those are just something that I quickly scrolled through. But as I said, there's quite a lot of products, and this is actually one of the Black Friday sales that I would actually recommend. if there are brands on the sale that you like, because Beauty Bay, I do think the discounts are quite good. Beauty Bay shipping these days, if you live outside the UK, that is a bit debatable. Currently, it took quite a while for me to get my previous order. I ordered some Makeup Revolution stuff from Beauty Bay, but still, if you are willing to wait, then this is I think a good sale to partake in. Next one, another sort of European-based brand. So Kiko Milano's sale actually begun this day when I'm filming this. So Kiko has buy 3 get 3 products for free. So you basically get the 3 most inexpensive products on your basket for free. I think this does apply to the whole website, because you could actually like include the Kiko's new holiday collection in this one. I did like check this one. I was like testing out that were there any exclusions. I do think they might have like made this bit of a worse deal than previously, because I do think they might have had on previous years buy 2 get 1 for free. So with this one you definitely have a higher threshold to get the discount, because you have to buy 3 products and like altogether 6 products in order to get the 3 at a discounted price. But I do still think that even though this might not be as good of a Black Friday deal as in previous years, again, if you like Kiko's quality and you like their makeup products in general, I do think that this is still a pretty good deal. And Kiko's free shipping threshold within Europe is actually pretty decent. So I think that if your shopping basket exceeds 50 euros, then you will get the shipping for free, which is good, because unlike with the Beauty Bay, because Beauty Bay no longer seems to do free shipping for European other European clients. I don't know what's the situation with the UK shipping, but by Beauty Bay you will still get the shipping expenses added, which actually these days is over like 10 euros or something. But with Kiko you can get a free shipping if you spend over 50 euros. So I think again this is one of the better Black Friday deals, and especially if you like Kiko, I would recommend this one. So Makeup Revolution's Black Friday sale, this also I think started in the beginning of this week, and basically they have their website of up to 50% off. Of course there are some exclusions that do apply, so not everything was included when I checked on their site. And again, not everything is like 50%, it's like up to 50%, so with some products there's a lesser discount, and with some products you can get the like full half price. This is especially, I think, a good sale that if you have been eyeing any of the Makeup Revolutions like holiday stuff, meaning their advent calendar or their gift sets, this is where I would buy them, because they are most likely not gonna go any cheaper before Christmas. They aren't gonna be any more cheaper before Christmas. Also, I think that if there are a lot of some staple products that you use, for example, I do know that quite many people, for example, their complexion products for some people are staples. Again, this is a good deal. Or if you just have been like waiting to sort of test out a variety of products, then again, this is a good deal. Makeup Revolution's shipping, they actually do still have an express shipping option also outside to the UK. It is expensive, but it's the DHL express shipping, which is very good, at least based on my experiences. But yeah, I think again this is, if you specifically are wanting to buy Makeup Revolution's like products, this is another one that I would say it's a pretty good sale, and again something that if it interests you I would recommend. Then a sale that I wouldn't, or I think this is like bad almost like every year. So Charlotte Tilbury has her Black Friday sale on her website, and it's up to 40% off beauty sets, and then there are 2 for 1 of selected products. So I really wish that Charlotte Tilbury, she does this basically every Black Friday. So there are these, unless you can find a set that has exactly the products that you want from her, then some of these sets can offer a good deal. I did check the selected products where it was, you can get the 2 with 1. Those are a bit, how should I say, it was a bit, I was thinking because you can't like mix the products, so basically the 2 for 1 deal is that you have to buy one, for example, Pillow Talk, Pillow Talk, the liquid blush, and then you can combine that with another liquid blush, but for example you can't combine buying one Pillow Talk liquid blush, then maybe if you would like a powder highlighter or something, so it has to be the similar product. I do think the 1 for 2 deal might be good, that for example that if you have a foundation that you use from her line a lot, then I think that if you want to get the same foundation that you use over again, or if there's other complexion product that you want to like get over, like use over and over again, then it could actually be a good deal to get like 2 of the foundation at the price of 1. But I think this is a Black Friday sale that most people agree on, that it's not the best because it is mainly bundles, and then there's like limited 1 2 for 1 deals that you can't actually like mix a lot of products. So yeah, not the best one. But if you are a Charlotte Tilbury fan, or if you maybe have been looking to try out the brand and you want to get this a set of products with a discount, then this could be good for you, but I don't think this is the best. Next I'm gonna cover the 2 like US specific sales that I, for example, can't take part in because these are like only US exclusive things. So I'm gonna discuss the Ulta and Sephora sales. I don't know with European Sephoras, usually the European Sephoras have a bit different kind of sales compared to the ones that are in the US. So if you live in Europe in a country that has a Sephora, wait for your local Sephora to tell what kind of deal they have, because it's probably gonna be different than the US one. So in the US Sephora, there's going to be daily changing, English isn't my first language, daily changing deals and up to 50% from selected makeup brands. So like there was, I think I spotted the list, so I think there was like one day there's Fenty, the other day there's Lancome, then there's Tarte, Make Up For, and Estee Lauder. Again, I think the selection of brands, and because these are daily changing deals, so you have to be like on the spot on the website or go to the store in the day that the deals are valid for. But I don't think the like selection of brands was that good. But I do know that the US Sephora's just recently had the Sephora VIB sale that you can get a discount basically from all the products on their website. So I do know that usually the US Sephora's Black Friday deals haven't been that good. But this is something that I think that if you live in States, you're most likely going to get a better deal of these brands by shopping on the brand's own websites. US Ulta is also doing pretty similar things. They also had up to 50% off of some brands, and there was brands like MAC, then there's Morphe, Too Faced, and more. I do think the Ulta selection for the brands, when I just scroll through, I would recommend going to Ulta's website, because then in there they have more a conclusive list and on what days you have the specific deal for brands. But just by eyeballing, I do think Ulta's selection of the brands that are included was a bit maybe wider, and maybe the discount percentages could be a bit better. So yeah, with the US Sephora and Ulta, I would really maybe check on both of these particular retailers that do the brand's own websites, maybe offer better deals that are just valid for more than the 1 day. Maybe they are worth it if at the same day you have like several of these brands and the discounts are better than on the brand's own website. But yeah, these are not something that I would personally recommend, just for the reason that I can't shop either of these. Next, a European-based indie brand, so Glam Shop will have a Black Friday deal, and this is a bit odd because I believe they had a teaser in their Instagram stories, but the teaser was in Polish. So I do know that they have a Black Friday sale. I think I might have spotted that it will begin on the 22nd of November, but don't quote me on that because I wasn't able to find this information after the story, sort of, because the Instagram stories disappear and they hadn't archived it or anything, so I couldn't go back checking on it. But Glam Shop will have a Black Friday sale, and usually their sales have been pretty good. Usually they have had like site-wide discounts and maybe some bundles, but usually this is like if you're looking for an European indie brand to shop from, this is a good time that I would shop Glam Shop. But keep an eye on their social media tab for more information, because as I said, currently when I'm filming this there isn't yet that much information. If new information has come out when I'm editing this, then you will be seeing it over here. But alas, so far the only thing that I know for sure is that they will have a Black Friday sale, because they have teased it, but there wasn't so much information yet available and it was in Polish, so yeah. Another indie brand that we do actually have quite a specific information about this sale, so Oden's Eye will have up to 50% off on their website of different products. However, this will exclude their new holiday palette, so those won't be included. And I do think you might be able to stack influencer codes, except for some of the collaboration stuff, but I do think they might have said it separately that you might actually be able to stack influencer codes on top of the Black Friday discount, which is kind of good. This sale is gonna be valid, when is it from, because for this one I had actually the timeline. 24th of November till 1st of December. So it's gonna be, I think, beginning 24th, so I think it's on Sunday, yeah. So on Sunday it's gonna go live, and this is actually another sale that if you're looking to buy from Odin's Eye and if you don't mind it so much that the new palettes aren't included, this is a good time to buy from the brand. I'm still waiting for my holiday palettes. I've been checking the tracking, and apparently they have been like on flight to my country, but the tracking hasn't yet updated that they have arrived here, so I'm a bit bummed that I still have to wait for the new holiday palettes. But I think that if you're looking especially from like previous palettes or any other product that the brand has, the Odin's Eye Black Friday sale, I do think this is a good deal. Some high-end brands, so Natasha Denona's Black Friday sale. This is already live for the if you have registered an account, and that's free on Natasha Denona's website. So if you have registered an account, you have already been able to shop from this sale. For the rest of us, this will actually, for those of you who don't have a registered account, the sale will go live 21st of November. It's the day that I am filming this one. So by the time this video goes live, the sale is open for everyone to buy. And there was quite a lot, so there was 40% off from curated bundles, 40% off on tools and base, I believe this means base products, 35% off of selected lip and cheek products, then there was 35% off of build your own bundles, and then 25% off of selected eye and hybrid products. I think from high-end, I think this might be the only like individual high-end brand that I'm mentioning as a sale. I usually buy my high-end makeup from like mixed retailers, but from Natasha Denona I do like ordering from her own website because the shipping it's expensive, but it's quick. About this sale, I do think that if you're looking to especially buy several items from her, like especially her palettes, the new Roxa palette is not, I think, included in this one, but all the rest of the palettes and, as I said, the list of other products are like included. And I do think that especially if you're buying several items, there's actually pretty good discounts you can get on them. So maybe check that if you have like specific like, especially like specific maybe palettes or lip products or something that you've been like in like individual products that you have maybe missed out on and have been waiting on sale, and then you can like collect them into a bigger order, then I think this is a pretty good sale. Because I don't have like the Roxa palette would like probably be the only thing that I would be interested in. However, that is still on my sort of consideration list because the reviews have been a bit mixed what I have seen from that one, so I'm still kind of thinking that is that gonna be just something that I'm gonna save for like my Christmas presents, but oh well. But if you are, as I said, looking to especially buy several of Natasha Denona products, I do think that it actually might be pretty good to buy them on her website, and as I said, her shipping is pretty quick, so that is also why I would recommend buying from her website. So Nomad Cosmetics is also an indie brand that I've been keeping my eye on, and this is kind of, I was thinking that I might participate in their Black Friday sale, but their sale is a bit complicated, so bear with me. So there's a first sale that is gonna run to 25th to 28th of November, so beginning on Monday. It's gonna be basically a tier discount, so if you spend over 50 US dollars, then you will get 10 US dollars off. If you spend over 150 $50, then you're gonna get 100 US dollars off, and if you're gonna get a if you're gonna buy then, sorry, no, if you spend 150 US dollars, then you will get $50 off, and then if you spend $250, then you will get $100 off. So there's a tiered discount for the first couple of days. Then on the 29th of November to 1st of December, there's only going to be one palette, and I do think that for considering that this is the actual Black Friday is on the 29th of November, and they only have like one palette that is 50% off, so it's from the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way palette, so it's the green palette, and I was thinking that this isn't exactly, I think that if this is the only like Black Friday deal that they have actually on Black Friday, I don't think this is actually the best one. I do think the best one might be for the Cyber Monday that they have, which is valid from 2nd of December to 3rd of December, so they have 30% site-wide sale, so this is going to be a bit taking mathematics if you're buying from this brand, because in some cases it might be actually better to order from them when they have tiered discount before Black Friday, And then depending on the product, it could be then better to save and buy on the Cyber Monday when they have a site-wide 30% discount. So maybe do some calculation. I think that if you're planning to buy several palettes from Nomad Cosmetics, because I don't think do they actually have any other products on their website than eyeshadow palettes? I don't think, at least in the European website, they don't. So I think that unless you're planning to buy several palettes, then maybe just wait for the Cyber Monday. Unless you really want the green palette that they released, then the Black Friday deal I think is good. But if you are just planning to like buy one palette, then maybe wait for the Cyber Monday, because then you will get 30% discount. But if you're then planning to buy several palettes, then maybe wait and then get the sort of like don't wait, but then literally don't wait, then go for the first discount that they will have. So yeah, this was kind of meh, because I do think that when brands have this very, how should I say, complicated listing of deals and conditions, this also isn't maybe perhaps friendliest for the consumer, because then you have to like really be like carefully reading and seeing that, okay, what are the conditions, and when you have to be on the website. So I'm gonna give minus points for Nomad for the fact that this is a bit of a hassle if you're planning to buy from the brand. Colourpop is having their I think this is what they have had on previous years. So they're gonna have 30% side-wide sales, and this will I tried to look out because I have seen a picture where they actually have a list of the days, but basically for the whole Black Friday, I think until Cyber Monday, they will be having 30% off site-wide. And also, I think through the whole sale, they will have like a selection of their eyeshadow palettes for $5 each. And then aside from those two discounts that will run through the whole like Black Friday sale, they will also have like daily selected deals that will change. If I will be able to find the photo for the editing, you will be seeing the more specific deals in here. I do think that especially for those of us who live in Europe, this is the best time to buy Colourpop, because of the shipping time from the US is quite long. Colourpop doesn't offer expedited shipping from the US to Europe, which means that it can take up to 1.5 to 2 months at worst if there's some issue with the routing for the package to arrive. So, and then we have to actually pay for additional custom fees, so that's also something to consider. So I do think the Black Friday, it's the best time for us, especially outside of the US, to buy Colourpop, because we can make a bigger order, get the discount. Yeah, we will still have to wait for the order, but at least we got the discount. So yeah, but also for those of you who are in US, this is, I think, a good deal, and definitely if you have been like eyeing any of the Colourpop's recent launches, because I do think that they do usually include all of their launches in the Black Friday sale. So I do think this is worthy, and as I said, do check on the daily individual deals that could there be on individual products a day that you should maybe focus your order on. But if you're just generally happy with the general 30% off, and then maybe if they're in the $5 palettes, there are some palettes that you have been eyeing, then this is a good deal to buy. Another European indie brand, so Gloss Gods will have between 30 and 70% off of everything on their website, and this will begin on November 25, so Monday also. This is, I think, also if you've been, especially like Gloss Gods is a Swedish indie brand that I also highly recommend on my channel, but Gloss God doesn't currently have anything that I want to buy. As I said, there's the one, I did do this sort of wishlist video on my channel a while ago, and in that one I said that they do have the bronzer, like powder bronzer from summer, that has been sort of on my shopping list, but because they haven't been exactly launching any new palettes for some time, I'm not gonna make an individual order for just one bronzer. But especially if you have been like eyeing a lot of their products, I do think that this is a good time to like buy from them. And I do think that if you have registered on their website, you can again access the sale early, but for like everyone and not just registered like accounts, this will begin on Monday. And depending on what they have put in the -30 category and what in the -70 category, I do think that -30%, I do think it's already a pretty decent discount. Maybe try to see with the eyeshadow palettes if you can get maybe, because it could be that they will like price the more older palettes at a more steeper discount, and then maybe the newer ones aren't in such a good discount, but still I do think that 30% off still, if it's the minimum discount, then it is pretty good, and it is a pretty good deal that they are offering the whole website. But yeah, as I said, if you like this brand, I would shop this sale. So Lethal Cosmetics is also doing a Black Friday, and we also seem to have, by the way, a trend on Black Friday that a lot of brands are launching new products. So first, Lethal is going to be launching their new eyeshadow palette, and apparently with the palette there's going to be some other products. They're going to launch it on Black Friday. However, I doubt that the new palette will be included in the sale, but I do understand it's a good time to maybe launch a product, because then people will most likely buy the palette and maybe some additional products on the discount. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pop the Instagram post that Lidl has made, because there's a lot of like different condition. This again is me saying that brands, please don't make your Black Friday discount so difficult. Because, for example, they have 30% off of selected pre-made palettes, then they have 40% off of like water-activated liners, then they have 15 to 30% off of multichromes and holochromes, 30% off brushes, 50% off of their 12 pan palettes that you can make with the palette maker tool that they have on their website, and there's more. As I said, I'm gonna post a picture. So with this one, look the discounts and then see that are there any deals that you're interested in. I do think that the palette maker palettes, if they are 50% off, that's kind of a good deal. And with the pre-made palettes also, I think the discount is pretty good. And but Lethal also has like other products, like for example I'm currently wearing one of their satin lipsticks. It's in the shade Odyssey, so if those are available, this is actually one of my, I think, most used satin lipsticks. I would like recommend this one. They also have with the palette builder, they also have face palettes that you can build, so again, check for more details what the discount on those will be. So with Lethal, there's going to be a lot of discounts, but the discounts will vary depending on the products. But I do still say that, because I think most of the products, aside maybe from the new palette that they're going to be launching for the Black Friday, I do think that this is still a pretty good deal, because most of the stuff is on sale. Then to the last couple of three, where I don't have specific information, but I do know that these retailers usually have had Black Friday sales. So let's go first for P. Louise, because this is a brand that I buy from. So P. Louise, this was a bit confusing actually, because they actually did send out a customer email already on October for if you had a registered account with them. And in that one they said they will be doing their Black Friday sale on 29th. Which was, I think many fans were a bit disappointed, because I think last year they already had their Black Friday sale beginning of like November. And it basically lasted through the whole month, so I don't know, did they get bit like bad feedback for the fact that they were planning to do just the Black Friday and maybe, I don't know, until Cyber Monday or something. But then I actually saw their recent Instagram stories, and on their Instagram stories, I will pop in the screen capture I took, they actually said that they will be beginning their Black Friday sale on the 25th of November. So if you got the previous message saying that they we'll have it on 29th. No, apparently they're gonna start it on 25th of November, which is Monday. I do think they have said that there's gonna be special products launched for the Black Friday, so they're also doing this, launching a new product for the sale. They have had on previous years that they had a site-wide discount, and P. Louise also does a lot of bundles. So when the sale goes live, do check a bit. Sometimes the bundles offer a better deal, but then if the bundles have a lot of products that you don't use, then it's maybe better to buy the products individually. But I do think, because I actually did shop P. Louise first time on their last Black Friday sale, and I do think that the discounts were pretty decent. They again did have a bit more varied discounts depending on the products, but yeah. And also, I'm just interesting to see. I do think they might have two palettes that were on one of their budget boxes on, I think, for October. So I think they might release those individually for Black Friday. And yeah, interested to see what kind of other products they will bring out. But yeah, this is gonna be beginning on a Monday, and we'll be a bit wiser in terms of the fact that what kind of discounts they will have. Another retailer that sells different brands, so Cult Beauty will most likely have Black Friday sale. They did tease this in, I think, one Instagram post during this week, but this is probably one of the Black Friday sales that has been a bit hit or miss. I think some years they have done a sort of discount code on their website, though there has been exclusions. And in some years they have had individual products that have been discounted, and some years they have had a mix of both. Usually because Cult Beauty sells more like expensive brands, usually the discounts aren't the, how should I say, they aren't the best. You might be able to get a better deal buying from the brand's own website. But sometimes when they have done the sort of individual products at a discount rather than a code, sometimes within those individual products there has been like good deals. So with Cult Beauty, they are definitely going to have a Black Friday sale, but watch out and maybe then do some comparison that is it maybe wiser to buy from the brand's own website directly. Then another retailer that I actually do like to shop from, so Boozy Shop, which is a Dutch online retailer, they too, I think they have had Black Friday deals usually, but they haven't also announced, actually they haven't said like anything, so I'm not even sure are they doing Black Friday this year. Usually when Boozy Shop has done, because I have now like seen how they usually do their sales, usually they put a variety of products at the discount. I think the issue with me with Boozy Shop is that they have some like, how should I say, they have some like very interesting brands like Glamlight and Lunar Beauty and Viseart, but then they also have like brands that we can basically find from any other places like Makeup Revolution and Wet n Wild is a bit difficult to hear and get in Europe, but it is like more of the like Dime in a Dozen brands, and then LA Girls. So a lot of their like sales products are usually from the, what I have noticed, from the more like drugstore brands, and then they have maybe like included a couple of their more like interesting brands. So with Boozy Shop sales, I have found it all a very mixed bag at times in terms of what products they have included, because the product listing it for usually looks they have a lot of products, but then when you start scrolling through the products, you're like that, okay, there's these like drugstore products, but then the sort of very interesting brands aren't usually included. So yeah, this is again something that we will probably see very soon, and also with this one, as with the previous one, there wasn't that much information, for example, when the sale is gonna begin, how long it's gonna last. But yeah, those were all the sales, and let's maybe go through the next, maybe some conclusions that I had for this year's Black Friday. So what do I think about this year's Black Friday? I do think there's been some pretty good deals already, and there are like a couple of sales that I've been like kind of now thinking that, oh, that's like a good deal, and I did express it in the sort of listing when I went through the shops. What Black Friday sales am I going to shop? Well, I am gonna probably shop the Glam Shop one, because I have been now, and I really hope that the new purple palette, the sort of purple collection that Glam Shop had, I hope that's gonna be now included, because they actually had a Halloween sale, and in the Halloween sale they had excluded the sort of new purple eyeshadow palette and the items that came with it, but with Black Friday sale I could maybe hope that they will now include also the purple collection, and so I could then get a good deal. And with Glam Shop, I have said that why I'm so wary of ordering from them these days is that their shipping has gone very expensive. So even though they ship within Europe, they ship from Poland, their shipping these days cost almost 20 euros. So it's no use ordering small amounts of products because the shipping alone is such a high price. But I am hoping for Black Friday the deal is good enough that even though with the high shipping I'm able to get like the items that I want, and it's still a good deal. What did I write to my notes? Other sales that I'm considering. This is gonna be also now a lot depending on what is the Glam Shop, because the Glam Shop item is something that I have now marked that I do want to shop those. But then the rest of the products are like that, yeah, let's see how much money do I have left. So I think that I'm like maybe going through that the Lidl sale might be a good idea. If for example their new palette is something that interests me, then I could maybe add a sort of sales item with my order. Beauty Bay's sale is also something that I am kind of like considering. Could there be some like staple products there that I could order? But then with Beauty Bay I do have to also remember that their shipping is over 10 euros, and that's just like the basic shipping. And yeah, also I think P. Louise is definitely something, though I have been buying quite a lot of the brand recently. I'm actually been now having the holiday stuff on my rotation. You're gonna be seeing a review video of that one next week. So I don't know, is there anything like super interesting from P. Louise currently that I would really want to make a separate order from them. But we shall see. Colourpop is actually something that's really in strong consideration now, that will I want to order from them, because I haven't ordered from the brand for years, but recently they have had actual launches that have been kind of going that, yeah, I could maybe make a bigger order with a sale. But then with Colourpop, I also have to consider that it's gonna take forever to package to come. But it could be something that I could do if the other sales I'm gonna make the conclusion that yeah, but no, I'm not gonna order from those. And what else? Yeah, Bougie Shop might be one, but I was kind of like, I know that with Bougie Shop it's probably gonna be, for example, I am waiting the new Viasarte Serenus, sorry for my French, palette to arrive, and usually to European retailers, and usually Bougie Shop has been pretty good at getting first the new Viasart releases, but I doubt that the new Viasart palette is gonna be going to sale directly. So I think with Bougie Shop it might be that unless there's some Lunar Beauty or Glamlight products that I'm thinking that, oh, that's a good discount, then yeah, maybe, but again, this is gonna be dependent on quite a lot that what I want to get from them. So yeah, as a conclusion, I might say that yeah, we have like some things that I'm like, yeah, maybe could be, but then there isn't like also a super lot that I'm going that I must have that one, because the only like true brand that I currently have on my shopping list is like the Glam Shop one. There's also something that is affecting maybe my consideration currently is that I know that Monolith Shop, which is a European retailer, Monolith Shop already had their Black Friday, and I do understand because it's a like smaller retailer, they don't probably have the resources to run a sale really long time, but they already had their Black Friday sale on the 17th, it was on Sunday, and things sold out pretty quickly. I assume they didn't have a lot of stock of the discounted items. So with Monolith Shop, I do know that they have said that they will have their last launch of the year on the 8th of December. So that's only like a couple of weeks time. So I also have to consider that if I want to shop the Monolith Shop's last launch this year, I can't be spending all my makeup money on Black Friday because it's gonna go from the same like monthly makeup budget that I have. So that is also why I'm currently a bit like careful in thinking that what I want to spend on Black Friday. And also I want to spend money on other people's Christmas presents, so that's also the reason why I'm not spending all my extra money for makeup for myself. But anyway, comment down below what Black Friday sales are you planning to shop on, or are you actually gonna just buy gifts maybe to other people, or are you on a makeup no buy? I would be interested to hear. And if you have any good deals that you think that should be mentioned, but I didn't, for example, mention in my video because there's like so many Black Friday deals, so it would be like a 2 hours long video if I would went through all of them. So if there was like good deal that you think we should know about but wasn't discussed here, then also comment that below. If you like this video, push the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell button if you want to get notifications for my future content. You can also find me with the same nickname, Makeup Hedgehog, on Instagram. I hope I'll be seeing you again soon in the video. Bye bye!